Yes, boys. Good morning. Okay, it is Monday. It is 6:24 a.m. and we are on the way for pull and some deadlifts. So this is really the start of the new routine. In that, when I'm not in my office, I'll go to the gym in the morning first thing. Is it hard? Absolutely, it's difficult. Is it always gonna work out where you get the perfect amount of sleep mixed with this? No, that's the honest truth. Life happens. Life hits you. You have to adapt. You have to, make adjustments. We went to bed last night at 11, I think, from memory. We rose at 5:45. So we've had 6 hours, 45 minutes sleep. Feeling good. We are, I think, in block week 1 of my deadlifts. So I think this will be either a triple or a sets of 5. I think it might be triples today, from memory, because I'm pretty sure I did 5s last week. My gym, as I say, is always busy. It doesn't matter what time I go in the morning. It's always kind of popping, and it will be this morning because people are trying to get there before they go to work. But I'm not, and you may have guessed this already, I'm not a morning person of any sort. Like I hate the morning. I rise very badly. Although I must admit, since I started using nose strips, for those that don't use nose strips to sleep, 110% recommend it. It feels like I wake up less groggy. It feels like I wake up with less brain fog, if that's a thing. I feel much more like, you know, like ready to go, if that makes sense, like, focused. So yeah, I've always been not great at getting up, but yeah, like, if you want something bad enough, you want to do something bad enough, right? You just have to go do it. Like, you can't be going, oh, it's because of this that I can't do that. Like, there should be no reason, to a degree, what you can't do something, that fits in with your day-to-day life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that took me a long time to get my head around. I won't lie to you, because at the same time, what you want to do is live your life. You don't want to be pouring every ounce of your life into the gym, because there's more important things that need to run alongside that, especially as you get older. When you have kids, or have a partner, own your own place, rent your own place, whatever. There are things that have to come before the gym, and rightly so. But anyway, back to my point. If I've got any tips on getting up early, is just get up, bro. Like, just get up. Don't scroll. Don't get up and scroll. Don't look for that dopamine here. Just get up as quickly as you can, because as soon as you're up, you're halfway there. All you need to do is literally shower, and then let's be honest, once you've showered, you're awake. Like, you're ready to go. That's the thing. Just get to the shower as quickly as you can. I don't even eat breakfast. I don't even go downstairs. I just get to the shower as quickly as I can, because I know as soon as I get in the shower, this is a personal thing, but I think it applies to everyone. As soon as I get in the shower, bam, I'm ready to go. But anyways, let's go back to the session. So we're starting off with, I think we're warming up some back extensions again, because we're getting that posterior working, that lower part working, and your back. Deadlifts, lat pull downs, 2 sets of rows, biceps, shrugs, all the good stuff basically in pull. I woke up this morning. My weight is 13 stone, 1.8 pounds, which isn't ideal. I think I've dropped 0.2 pounds. No, yes, 0.2 pounds since last week. So again, you might get weeks like this where your weight just fluctuates, doesn't probably go up as much or whatever. I'll be honest with you, lads. On my week off, I was a bit here and there. I was tracking my diet every single day, but I wasn't hitting. I was hitting a bit under or a bit over some days what I needed to get, which was 3,350. So here's the plan. We'll carry on with 3,350 this week. Every single day we're going to get there, just there or thereabouts. So there or over, just about. If we're still not progressing on increasing weight, if we're still going in the wrong direction, which I don't think we will be, to be honest, not at 3,350, we will increase it. And it's as simple as that. You know, when you need to increase it, you need to increase it. I'm going to strap you down here because I need to take my pre-workout and I haven't got enough hands to do it all. Hopefully you can still kind of hear me. If you can't, then I'll just cut this bit out of the video. Oh dear. Yeah, so another thing. Pre-workout, first thing in the morning. What do we think? We think that we should be monitoring our caffeine. That's my thoughts there with that. Yes, pre-workout first thing in the morning has its downfalls. I will probably have a crash later on today. But also what we need to manage is, if we're drinking coffee, I tend to not go over like 1, maybe 2 at a push coffees mix, on top of this caffeine. But yeah, so pre-workout's about to go down. It is moderately cooler today as well. It's 12 degrees this morning, which is another thing that I love about working out early, is the temperature hasn't reached unbearable yet. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to these triples. I think I've got triples now, thinking about it. I'm sure I checked it yesterday. I've got these triples coming today. What we're looking for is no sticking point, a good lockout on the knees, because that's something else that I picked up on, is that I had a bit of a kind of a soft knee, if you like. I wasn't fully sort of engaging my quads and locking out, because in conventional it's much easier to do that rather than sumo. Right, boys, I'll be honest with you, I haven't got much else to say to you, so I'm going to leave it here and I'll see you in the gym. Boys, I've had an absolute mare today. My deadlifts didn't record. I didn't press the record button on my top set of deadlifts, so I can't even assess my form, bruv, which is absolutely diabolical. And then I recorded this footage, and guess what? No sound. My mic isn't even on. I'm talking into nothing. You're looking at me right now, and I'm talking into absolutely nothing. Anyways, so we did manage to get 2 exercises recorded today, and it's just something a bit different. So these are our 2 bicep exercises, right? So I think you would have seen this from me last week around reverse curls and why I love them so much. So within this session, I must admit that because deadlifts are getting a little bit more technical, a little bit more heavy, I've had to pull out on rows for this day and then take few exercises down from 3 sets to 2 sets. You know what I mean? Just change the approach up a little bit. So I think we do reverse curls here for 2 sets, because you can see here, like, and this is about just, following and listening to kind of your body, really. Like, my forearms are decent, I would say. Like, my forearms are well developed. Like, I don't need to hammer out 3 sets of these anymore. I don't find them difficult. And you know what I mean? I'm well down halfway at this point on this machine. So I've elected to go back to 2 sets instead of 3. Again, just gets the pump going and just gets the bicep working differently, and then a bit of the forearm as well. But yeah, like I said, it is a bit out of order today. Like, I should have done my main bicep movements before this, but I didn't. Don't know why I didn't. But yeah, so it's a bit jumbled up this morning. But as you can see, like, it's the morning, right? It's dead in that gym. It's dead. So it's annoying that nothing, absolutely nothing, picked up on sound. Like here, again, I'm talking to the thing, yeah, but literally nothing, no sound. So let me talk to you about this preacher machine, because this is what I'm saying here, right?
this preach machine is the goat. Like, I am not sliding anybody that uses a free weight bar, but a free weight easy bar, because I think, we all have our own different preferences. But for me, this is the goat. Like, you have a fixed position in your hand. The bar path is also fixed, right? And you can kind of have assurance that you're going low enough because you know where the bottom of the machine is. The seat is adjustable, and what we're going for here is two extremes, right? So we're making sure we're stretching the bicep enough, but we're also squeezing it at the top. We're touching our bicep with our forearm. That's what we want here in this movement. But yeah, so as you can see, I hammer it out, and then typically what I do is I go a bit heavier. So I go up one. But again, I I like to take a decent amount of rest with these preacher curls. Like, for me, biceps are my weak point. That it takes out of me. I hate the bicep burn. Like, I love other versions of, like, I suppose, like, muscle fatigue, but bicep fatigue I can't stand. It makes me want to rip my arm off. So, like, as you can see, where I grip the bar is also important here. Like, I'm not gripping it really close together. I'm gripping it sort of midway through, and again, that makes it more difficult to move from point A to B. And lads, that's what you want to do in your movements. You don't want to make them simple. You want to make them difficult, because it's not a game of how much weight you can move. It's how optimally you can move that weight. Again, with this fixed machine, what I love is the rubber kind of handles. It's a bit nicer on your grip. It doesn't feel like you're ripping your calluses off on an easy bar. So after that, what you'll see me do here is I've done 2 sets, relatively heavy. I'm not going to take a break. I'm going to go into some single arm curls. I'm doing the same again, but at this point, I'm just going for the burn. I'm just repping it out. It's ugly. It doesn't look pretty, but this is what pushes me further and further each week. Yeah. So we typically do, I think, about 8 in each hand to begin with at the moment, and we halve the weight more or less. So I think this is about, I think it's less than half. I think it might be like 17.5 kg. We half it, we rep it out, then we keep switching hands. So we do, as you'll see here, 2 sets and a set of 8, a set of 6. That's to the point where my bicep wants to, like, absolutely rip off. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, so we'll do that just to kind of get the pump at the end and make sure that the movement is good. I love this movement, I must admit. Like, I'm not a fan of preacher. It's probably like my worst kind of exercise. I don't look forward to it at all. But this is it again, lads. You have to make the exercise is what you make of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can make it really boring. You can do a machine you don't like. You can just get through it, or you can do something. Do you know what I mean? That engages your brain or makes it easier for yourself, or, and by easier I mean more manageable for you to progress. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm happy with this week's session. It's a bit annoying we couldn't record deadlifts. We did have sets of 5 today. Top set 115 kg smashed. I am a bit sore on my lower back, so it is a bit frustrating because I would like to see the footage again. But we're going to keep an eye out for that on triples next week to see if I'm coming up too early and where the issue is. But for now, we had a good back session, got the pump nice and early, and now I'm sitting on my sofa, relaxing, voicing this. I'll see you tomorrow, lads. Cheers.